What's up guys, Angry K9 here with another Minecraft video, and today I'm on the JL2579 Cubehamster fan server, and there is a creeper outside my house. Recently, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday, something like that, the day before, last night, something happened here on the server and they had to do a rollback, and I had spent several hours building a new base, and when I logged in yesterday I found myself in the middle of the ocean where I was building my base, and everything was gone, completely gone. So there was a rollback, and I was gonna start making videos on building my base, but well, I'm not gonna do that now. So I basically had to start over. Now this is not the area that I was in. This is a completely different area. The base that I was building was essentially an island, and it's an island that I have built a couple of times in my single player world and on the Realms Minecraft server. Actually, before it was the Realms Minecraft server, we had a creative server where I built the island the first time, and I consider it to be one of my, I don't know, signature builds, I guess you could call it. But anyway, that's what I started building here, and I had worked on, I guess I put about 8 hours of work into it, and had got it started, and I was going to start making a video on it yesterday, but like I said, when I logged in, everything was gone, so that didn't happen. So I set out again to find out where my old base was. If you have seen any of my earlier videos, you know that I was living in a ravine, in a cave next to a ravine, or the cave, the ravine, whatever. I'm getting a little distracted here. Yeah, anyway, I was staying in a ravine, and I had my temporary base set up down there, and I decided finally that it was time to move out of that cave. I was tired of dodging creepers, basically. So I went to an area and I found a great location that I liked, so I set up another little hidey hole in a cave and started moving all of my stuff over, and I started looking around the area, scoping out a place to build one base, and I discovered that I was just a few hundred blocks away from someone else's base, and well, I didn't want to be that close to someone, and so I moved again. Ooh, hello. I didn't know this was here. Nice little cave here. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. It's not just a cave, looks like a pretty good sized cavern there. Awesome. There's some iron down there. Great. That'll save me all the trouble that it takes to set up a mine. I don't have any torches on me, so I don't want to go down there, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, nice big cavern here. And you know what? I should probably set the brightness up while I'm recording. I don't like having it set on full bright, but since I am recording, makes it a little easier to see. It's not as big of a cavern as I thought. It's actually quite small, but there's some coal there, which I will gladly take. Yeah, but anyway, I set out to find my original base. When the server was rolled back, I had moved twice out of the ravine that I was in. I moved to another location, which was in a jungle biome, and as I said, I started scoping out an area to build a new base when I discovered that I was very close to someone else. So I moved on again and ended up in the middle of the ocean on a tiny little piece of land, and I decided that would be the perfect place to build my island. So that's what I started working on. And as I said, I logged in yesterday, and all the work I'd done was gone, and I was back to standing on that tiny little piece of land in the middle of the ocean. So I essentially started over. It took me some time to find my ravine base again, because I had thrown away the piece of paper that I had with the coordinates on it. But I had it goes over this way, doesn't it? Cool. I had a pretty good idea of where it was. I knew which way I needed to go from the spawn town to get there, so I eventually did find it. Got all my stuff back and continued my travels, and I moved in the opposite direction this time from where I went the first time, and I ended up in the location that I'm in now. And so far I haven't found anyone else's base nearby, so I'm hoping that I'm far enough away from everyone. I did find kind of another portal just randomly sitting here, and I went into it and found myself in another, and I didn't see any track or base or anything in another close by, so I'm hoping that I've finally found an area where I'm far enough away from everybody else that I won't be stepping on anyone's toes when I build. And that just ends right there, so okay. And I guess having brightness up all the way, since it makes it possible to walk through these caves without having to light everything up, is kind of a cheaty thing, but I don't know. My theory on that is, if it was cheating, then why would it be in the game, right? So yeah. And I've got chickens swimming all over the place here. So yeah, that's good. It's nice to know that's there. And how much coal did I get out of that? Wow, quite a bit there. A stack plus 20. That's great. I've got quite a bit of coal already, but you can never have too much. And I'm going to get that chicken egg and try to get back into my temporary house before I get blown up by a creeper. So let's see, I've got the coal up here, and I need to make some torches. So let's see, you get 4 stacks of torches per each stack of coal. And do I have any sticks? I have 6 sticks. Do I have any wood? I don't seem to have any wood. Let's see. Got some iron as well. I thought I had some wood here, but I don't seem to have any. Huh. Well, I guess I know what my next priority is. I'm really surprised to see that I don't have any wood, because that is usually one thing I always keep in my inventory. And I have a skeleton rattling around outside somewhere. And there are plenty of trees up there I can cut down, but it's nighttime right now, and I really don't feel like dodging any more creepers. And as you can see, there are plenty out there. Yeah, well, let's see, how am I looking? I need new boots. Feather falling. And my chest plate and leggings are almost gone. And there's a creeper right there. I seem to be a creeper magnet. Every time I go outside into the wild at night, creepers just seem to appear from nowhere. They really seem to like me. And did I have... yeah, okay, gunpowder. I'm kind of OCD about my chests normally, the way I have my chests organized. But lately, haven't really been too concerned with that. Kind of keeping all of the farming items, seeds, and things of that nature in one chest. And cobblestone. Well, this is... I consider these valuables. Obviously, iron and gold. But I don't keep diamonds out in the open because I don't want them to get stolen. So I'm going to have to go out and get some wood. And the sun is coming up, so that's a good thing. Make sure I don't get creepered. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go over here and get some wood, cut some trees down, and when I come back, I'm going to make some torches, and I'll talk about what I plan to do building over here, or what kind of base I'm going to build. And I need to kind of figure out where exactly I'm going to build. It's going to be over there in that area somewhere. I'm going to have to cut some land down. Hello, Enderman. And do a little bit of work terraforming to build the kind of base that I want. And I didn't see this back here. Actually, this is kind of... Well, okay. Anyway, I'm going to cut some trees down and I'll be back. Okay guys, I am back and I have been under constant attack by skeletons and creepers. But anyway, I got the wood that I needed and I made some torches, and I've gone out and I've scoped out an area where I'm going to build my base. I finally got tired of living in that ravine, as I said, and I'm not going to build the same base that I was going to build before. I've decided that I'm going to build something completely different. It's still going to be round, but I was always impressed by Monkey Farm's base in his Second World LP, but I didn't want to build that big of a base because I think it's just too big for one person. So I have built a smaller version of it, something very similar to it, I should say, and I think that's what I'm going to build here. So this column here is going to be the center of the base, and I've been doing a little bit of digging here, kind of leveling off the land, and I need to fill in all this water. So that dirt that I just dug out will work great in here, and I don't understand why. It seems whenever I'm placing blocks in water, you see how they kind of disappear and reappear, and they do that a couple of times. And it seems to only happen when I'm placing the blocks in the water. And I don't know if that's just because I'm on a server. I don't really recall ever seeing that in my single player world, so I'm guessing it's just, it has something to do with being on a server. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna fill all that water in, and I'm probably gonna level this out, and starting from here I'm gonna count out 25 blocks in all 4 directions, and that is going to be the very top level. It's going to be a multi-level base, and the circle will go around 25 blocks in all directions. And of course I have a lot of caves that I'm going to have to work with, but that's okay because I can always use the resources. I don't have many diamonds, and I'm going to have to do some caving soon to see if I can find some diamonds. And yeah, fortunately I have plenty of cows and pigs and chickens around here, and I already have some potatoes and some carrots, so definitely going to have everything I need. And I'm going to have to plant some trees too. I have some over there, but I'll need more. Yeah, so I have plenty of land here that I'll be able to use for whatever I need to. But now this base that I'm going to build, originally I built on another private server of mine. And I actually built it underwater, and I considered doing that here, but I decided against it because I'm doing this one completely alone. On the other server I had help, and that made building underwater a lot easier. Plus, underwater here I'll end up in the swamp biome, and as you know, slimes spawn in swamp biomes at night, and they are extremely annoying. Too many slimes. They're very noisy, and I get tired of killing them all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do here. And I think I'm going to recreate the base I built here. I'm going to recreate the one I built on the other server pretty much exactly. I wonder if I want to go out here and take a look. Okay, well that was not good. I want to go out here and take a look. I know I'm right by a jungle biome, because I might decide to do it out here instead. The idea here is to find an area of land that is pretty much already flattened out, so I don't have to do as much digging. And I think I might move over here instead. And there's a desert biome right there. I did not know that. That is awesome, because I will need a lot of glass. So I will end up needing all of this sand, plenty of cane around here. This actually turned out to be a much better area than I realized. Doesn't look like it's a very large desert biome, but that's okay. Still should be plenty of sand. I would really like to find a skeleton dungeon so that I could build an XP farm. The server does have a public mob farm, but I would like to have my own, because that mob farm is designed specifically for collecting the drops and not for XP. And they do have an Enderman farm as well, but that is usually always occupied, pretty busy. Oh, looky here. A desert temple, that's always nice. I wonder if that means there might be a village nearby. I wonder if anyone has visited this temple yet. Hopefully not. It doesn't look like anyone has. Awesome. Now hopefully I can get down there without blowing it up. Nobody's been here. Great. I'll take the TNT. Excellent. This is very encouraging, because it's difficult on this server to find an area that is not populated. And by finding this desert temple and finding it intact, that means I may have finally found what I've been wanting to find. Let's put some torches up here. Let's see what we have here. Some rotted flesh, and some gold and iron and bones. And I don't really need all that flesh, but I'll take them. And of course I can always use the iron and the gold. Ooh, 3 emeralds. Awesome. Pretty good haul here, and I will take the chests as well. That is just awesome. Let's see here. See if I have the skills needed to get back out of here. If I can throw it just right, I can get it right through. Oh, two of them went out. Excellent. I think I'm stuck. There we go. Wow, I came all the way out. Let's see, do I have the wool? Yes, 2 orange wool and sandstone. I want to put that back. Not that it makes any difference at all. Great. Now all I got to do is figure out how to get out of here. Like, that was difficult, right? Awesome. Let's see, I'll put torches here. Yeah, there we go. And I did find a witch hut when I was on my way to this area. And I did write down the coordinates. So I may actually, and it was really a great witch hut too, because it was, the hut itself was completely surrounded by water. And that, I think, would be the perfect location for a witch farm. To my knowledge, this server does not have a witch farm on it, and I think that I will try to build a witch farm for public use. That would be really cool, I think. And I'm wondering if I need to... I was looking at something on the other screen. My mistake. Let's see. What is this over here? Oh, just one of those. I seem to find a lot of those little water holes, as I call them. But anyway, I don't know if I need to contact a server administrator or someone like that and let them know that I intend to build a witch farm, so that if someone else happens to find the same area, I wouldn't want them to claim it. What do we have here? Another cavern. Seems to be a lot of caves and things underground in this area. And now I gotta try and remember which way I got to go to get back to my house. I think it was over this way. But yeah, we got a pretty good haul out of there. Some TNT, that's always useful. 3 emeralds and 16 iron and 7 gold. So yeah, that was... I honestly didn't believe that there would be any desert temples or anything like that that hadn't already been raided by someone. So, as I said, that's pretty encouraging, because I've already had to move several times and I just don't want to do it again. Let me just get back home the quick way. So yeah, I'm going to put my things away here, and when the sun comes back out, I'm gonna get started on laying out the circle for my base. And I think I am going to move it back a little bit further, back to the other area that I found that was much flatter. That way it'll save me some work. I won't have to do as much terraforming, and I think that'll help out. So yeah, I'm going to call this video done, and in my next video, hopefully I'll have the base started and you'll get a better idea of what I'm going to build. So hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Call me Angry K9, and I'll catch you later.